Hello guys, in today's video I'm gonna be ranking every single perk in the Roblox game known as Gravedigger. But before we start, I'm just gonna say all the perks in the game are very well balanced, and each can be used in its own niche form. So this video will mainly focus on my opinion and the utility of these niches. So let's begin. The first perk is the Greyhound. The main gimmick of this perk is that it increases acceleration and maximum sprint speed. This perk is good, but it lacks a lot compared to the others. But if you use it with weapons like the lance, the equine shotgun, and the breech rifle, and practically any other close range weapon, you can benefit a lot from it. Because of this, I personally believe the perk is an A tier. The next perk is Apparitions, which hides your lantern temporarily after killing somebody. Now I personally dislike this perk because it lacks in the whole stealth approach idea. Even without the lantern, it's not that hard to see somebody. But if you do combine the perk with the equine shotgun or the knife, you can probably benefit a lot from it. So I would personally give this a close C tier. The next perk is Butcher. Now this perk honestly sucks. Its main gimmick is granting all HP, ammunition, and morale back on a knife or mace kill. Now this sucks because its main weapons targets are stealthy weapons. When you use the knife, you will probably sneak up to your enemy, not go head first to him. Because of this, you most likely won't need any of the mentioned stuff, and there are other perks that are just better than this one. This, all in all, just deserves the D tier. The next perk is Tunnel Rat. Now this perk's main gimmick is mining faster and quieter, with the addition of quieter footsteps. Now this is interesting mainly because it functions very well with the Rook class, because well, it has a bigger pickaxe. Now if you mix this all up with the knife or the equine shotgun, you can do some very devious stealth mix-ups. This tier gets an S tier, mainly because it's very strong with the equine shotgun. It needs a nerf. The next perk is Leatherneck. Now this perk grants immunity to flinches, concussions, and blurrings, lowers the knockback from being shot, and improves steady aim. This perk is just good overall. If you don't want to have any specific strategy and just wish to shoot people, this is probably the best bet. Or if you for some reason prefer long range fights, this perk is very good with that, especially with the Volk rifle. Because of this, I think it deserves a honest A tier. The next perk is Snake Eyes. This perk prevents you from dying from headshots every so often and reduces fall damage significantly. Now this perk is interesting mainly because it doesn't have any specific niche or strategy. You simply use it to get the buffs. Now for me, the utility of this perk is slight and is outmatched by strategic perks, and because of that I believe it deserves a B tier. The next perk is Veteran, which grants a significant reload speed buff and it prevents you from being affected by morale. Now this perk is just amazing, especially on the weapons that have a clipped reload. The perk itself is just a very strong buff to the player. It serves no other purpose, and because of that I believe it deserves an easy S tier. Next perk is Black Hand. Now this perk improves handling, accuracy, and grants reduced movement penalties. Similar situation to the Veteran perk, where this is literally just a direct buff to every single gun in the game, even though this one is definitely more underwhelming, mainly because some of the effects are unnoticeable. There isn't really a niche with this perk, so there isn't much to say about it. It deserves an A tier. The last perk is Survivalist. Now this perk grants an extra equipment and an extra weapon slot, which is pretty cool but not really that of a viable perk. If you want to run a double rifle build or a lancer with pistol, then the only way to do that is with this perk. I'm not really sure what the extra equipment part of the perk is because I haven't really actually used it because I don't know, it doesn't show up, so I just ignore it. But anyway, this perk gets a B tier. So here's the final tier list. If you enjoy this vid, please like, sub, and comment. It really helps the algorithm. So yeah, bye bye.